Today I did the unthinkable in NHL 26, with Connor McDavid signing a 2-year contract, taking one of the most generous pay cuts I've ever seen. It's clear that he has Edmonton on a strict timer right now, and if they don't get the job done in the next 2 years, he's out. So that's why today I traded Connor McDavid to the Calgary Flames. Cover your eyes, Edmonton fans, and probably most Flames fans too, actually, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, I tried to think of the most logical, practical, and even trade possible. That is why the man that will be joining the Edmonton Oilers is none other than Nazem Kadri. I brought Connor McDavid onto the Calgary Flames. Now, this is like next to spitting on somebody's grave. That's how disrespectful it is to both of these franchises. I understand that. But thankfully for y'all, this is just a hypothetical, okay? We got McDavid out here with Huberdeau and Morgan Frost. That should be interesting. I just want to see, you know, how good this team will be. Do they hate McDavid? I assume they do, right? You got to. It's part of the culture. The second line, though, Coronado, Coleman, and Sharangovich, Zary, Backlund, and Farabee. Actually, 2 X Factors, interesting. And then Kirkland, Honzik. Who? All the Calgary fans just like punching their screens right now. And then Martin Pospisil as well. Defense here, though, apparently everyone hates it here, okay? Like, look at the look at the chemistry on the lines. It's all -1 and 0. I've tried messing with it a little bit just to see if anyone, you know, I will do the scheme fit stuff to see if it'll change any of that. Hopefully it does. Errors in the lines. Oh, brother. Oh, I have too many players on the NHL roster. That's no problem. I don't think Hanley's playing. Oh, Lomberg. You can get your ass sent down. That's a personal decision, by the way. I'm a Canucks fan, so I really don't like Ryan Lomberg. I can't honestly wrap my head around how he makes an NHL roster every year. But, like, then again, I'm just a fat nobody sitting on my ass playing NHL 26. So who am I to say anything? But hopefully this team does good. I mean, the Battle of Alberta will definitely spice up a little bit. But maybe Calgary can hope for a playoff berth now that they have Connor McDavid on their team. And like I said in the intro, I am doing the most logical trade possible. The 1-for-1 Connor McDavid for Nazem Kadri. I honestly don't know which nightmare is worse for the Oilers fans. Is it the Oilers losing McDavid or the Oilers gaining Kadri? I know for a fact losing Kadri is probably a good thing for the Flames fans, but gaining McDavid out of it, I mean, I don't know. Some people might be happy about it, some people might not be. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go through all of these players and I'm going to see what I could do with the scheme fit stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, I was able to get a +1 on the first line. Coronado was the only one that didn't budge on the second line. I couldn't get the plus, just stayed 0, is what it is. Got the +1 on the third line, though. For defense, no one really budged on the first line. The second line, we got the +1, and third line, we got the +1 too, so kind of a big turnaround. I'm also excited to see how Dustin Wolf will do, because, I mean, hopefully he doesn't play like he's been playing in real life. It's really hard to be a good goalie when you have Jake Bean and Kevin Ball playing defense in front of you, but we all know Dustin Wolf's capabilities. I know grass is green, sky is blue. I'm mentioning I'm a Canucks fan, but as a Canucks fan, us and the Calgary Flames don't exactly have the best of relationships, but I will be the first one to tell you that Dustin Wolf last year was an absolute stud. He killed us every single time we faced Calgary, man, except for game 1 of last year. He didn't really kill us, but, you know, Connor Zary did. Thanks, Philip Hronek. The Oilers still have a really good team. They still obviously have Draisaitl, now Kadri as well. They still have Hyman. I'm going to be manually simming every Battle of Alberta. So, first game of the season, we're going to manually sim this game. It should be intense. The emotions are high. Let's go. Period 1. 3-1. Oh, no. Oh, Dustin Wolf got cracked 3 times. We have 6 shots. Yo, it might just be the Calgary Flames. I'm not going to lie. Period 2. We let Darnell Nurse score on us. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs, are we? 8-3. Okay, so Wolf got absolutely lit up. I mean, we got Christmas tree Dustin Wolf out here, and it's in October. Kevin Ball also scored. That's Stuart Skinner. Never mind. If there was a goalie to let Kevin Ball score, it would be Stuart Skinner. That was a disastrous first game of the season. Bro, Mangapanga got 3 points. Hyman, Roslovic, Kadri got 2. Farabee with a 2-point game. Backlund with 2 points. McDavid had 1 and was a -1. Oh boy. Dustin Wolf with a 795 save percentage. He had an apple, though. Dustin Wolf has the same amount of points as Connor McDavid. I'm going to let that one marinate a little bit. Oh, okay. We have back-to-back Battle of Albertas, both before and after Christmas. So we're going to sim right up to those. By the way, I'm not going to be accepting any trades. The AIs will probably throw Exhibit A. The AIs will throw trades at me, but I'm not going to be accepting anything. 8-1 victory over the Blue Jackets. 8-3. Oh my goodness, we're winning the cup. Okay, now we lose. Well, you know what? It's Winnipeg. It's okay. 5-0. There we go. 7-1 loss to the what? Oh, it's a skill to lose 7-1 to the Sabres. We are losing. I think that's 4 straight. Okay, there we go. We're back in the win column. Things were looking a little scary there, I'm not gonna lie. There's a pop-up every 10 seconds, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually crazy. Okay, we had a crazy December so far. We started things off with a 6-game winning streak. Yes, I had to count manually. Don't judge me. I'm gonna cut that from the video. This should be fun. We're gonna get into it manually sim. And by the way, if there's an overtime, I will jump in. And at the trade deadline, I'll do like a little, you know, mid-season checkup on the stats, standings. We are in Edmonton. Let's see, period 1, 2-2. Blake Coleman and Connor McDavid, and Draisaitl and Adam Henrique. Okay, so Draisaitl and McDavid both score. They have Connor Ingram in net. Isn't he in Bakersfield right now in real life? Oh, he might have actually been in the player assistance program. Actually, shout out to him, low-key. I don't know if he's actually back playing hockey yet, but 14-8 for shots. Bro, I remember all those times in like 2017. It was like Cam Talbot versus Mike Smith in net. Those were some fun days, I'm not gonna lie. Period 2. Okay, Draisaitl gets his second on Wolf, but it's a really close game. 26-20 for shots. Definitely a high chance of going to overtime here, but we'll see. Period 3. And Kasperi Kapanen scores. Okay. A 4-2 victory for the Oilers. So far, we're 0-2 against the Oilers. This game was not nearly as bad of a loss, though. I'll give him that. Kadri had a +1, 4 shots, no points, though. And then McDavid had another goal. Okay, so, and he got a +1. I think he had a goal and -1 last game, so I guess he did better because he got the +1, I guess. Definitely disappointing, but now we will sim past the Christmas break, and we will go back home all, you know, the long, treacherous road to Calgary. And once again, if there is an overtime, I will be jumping in. Period 1, though, 1-1, Morgan Frost and Andrew Mangapanga, 13-6 for shots. They actually kill us in the first period every single game so far. Period 2, and they take a 3-1 lead. Darnell Nurse scores. Mangapanga gets his second. They are doubling our shots so far. And period 3, another 4-3 loss. Brother Bouchard gets one. It looks like it was a Bouch bomb too. That's so cringe. Come on, man, what the fuck? If that dude's top 5, I might be number 1.
Stop the cap.
Well, that was not a good performance. McDavid was a -2. He had an assist, though. That's something. Kadri had nothing. He was -1 as well. That is not a good game. I wonder how he's doing on the season, though. We'll have to check at the trade deadline. So far, the Flames are 0-3 against the Oilers. 2 games have been 4-2. One of them was obviously 8-3. That was a brutal one for the Flames. Okay, we got another game against Edmonton on the 4th of February. This is about a month before the trade deadline here. And the Flames are tied for the first spot in the Pacific. The Oilers have the 4th seed, but it's also very close. Like, even up to like the 5th seed, I would say it's like extremely close. This is the 4th and final meeting of the season for the Battle of Alberta. It should be super fun here. Hopefully the Flames can get on the board. No shot they go 0-4. Come on, you need a redemption game here, Calgary. Period 1. Oh, they go down 2-1. Oh, Kadri finally gets one against the Flames on the power play. McDavid does strike as well, so does Draisaitl. Shots are actually really even in the first period. Period 2, and the Oilers take a 2-goal lead. The Nuge gets one. Period 3, and oh, it's too little too late. We let Stuart Skinner pick up. I think he played, this is the 3rd game that he's played personally, I think. But either way, letting Stuart Skinner snag 3 wins from you on the season series is actually brutal. McDavid obviously had a goal. He was a 0 on the night, 5 shots. And Kadri with a 3-point night, +2, and 3 hits as well. Not that that really matters, but it's still something. Definitely upsetting if you're a Flames fan. You went 0-4. All regulation losses. All right, we're going to sim up to the trade deadline here, and we're going to see what happens. All right, we hit a bit of a tough stretch while approaching the trade deadline. We played 500 hockey through the last 2 weeks before the trade deadline, but we still find ourselves at the top of the Pacific, ahead of the Canucks by 1 and the Oilers by 2. With 77 points with a record of 35, 20, and 7. And honestly, I mean, the top 6 seeds having 70 points, being within 10. Actually, technically, the top 7 are being within 10. But the 8th seed is only within 12 points. This entire division is up for grabs, to be honest with you. In terms of the entire league, though, we have the Avalanche at the top of the league with 42 wins, 17 losses, and 2 overtime/shootout losses. McDavid is slightly above a point a game to lead this squad, 65 through 62. Huberdeau is above a point a game, which is kind of astronomical, I'm not not gonna lie. He has 47 assists, so I guess he's feeding McDavid a lot. We got Blake Coleman on the second line with 47 points, so you can see the drop-off here. Coronado as well, 46. Morgan Frost with 46. Mackenzie Weegar, though, leading defenseman on this team with 39 points. 17 goals through 62 games. That's kind of impressive. All right, let's check goalies. We got Dustin Wolf, 28, 18, and 7, 3 shutouts. 915 save percentage, definitely not bad. And a 2.8 goals against average, which isn't too bad as well. Then we got Devin Cooley with a 7-4-0 record. No shutouts, but a 903 and a 3.3. Definitely needs some work, but it's also pretty average, you know. For the Oilers, we got Draisaitl leading the team with 70 points through 63 games. I'm not making the joke. We're just going to leave this one alone. But Kadri with 67 points through 63 games. He's having a better season than Connor McDavid. I don't know how I feel about that. But we got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins stepping up. I could kind of expect this, okay? We got Evan Bouchard with 48 points through 63 games. Fair enough. Manga Panga having a pretty decent season as well. Stuart Skinner, 26, 19, and 5 with a shutout. A 900 save percentage, 3.1 goals against. All right, we're going to go... I can speak English. All right, we're going to go through the final stretch of the season. Hopefully, we can get a Battle of Alberta in the playoffs. That'd be sick. Oh, we're fighting for that first spot in the Pacific, just like 1 point around each other. Okay, big divisional win right there. Another divisional game, another big divisional win. Love to see it. 6-3 loss to the Stars, not great. 56 wins for the Avs. 7-1 loss. Checks out. Okay, we do clinch the playoff spot. We're 1 point behind the Oilers, though. Still have a chance to win the division. It's getting slimmer and slimmer, especially with that loss right there. That sucks. Oh, 2 losses to end of the season. That's tough. The Oilers do take the division with 101 points, 48 wins. Not too bad. Actually, clearly not too bad. Very good. The Flames, though, 45 wins. Nothing to laugh at, that's for sure. 98 points. Only 3 behind. We also have the Kings, Ducks, and Sharks making it. Canucks, in a 3-way tie, end up falling short because of wins, I assume. I actually don't see another reason why they would. Also, Vegas missing by 2 points and the Kraken missing by 4. I told y'all this would be a close race. Best team in the league was the Colorado Avalanche, 58 wins on this season. One of 2 teams with 50 wins. The other team being the Florida Panthers. McDavid with 94 points through 82 games. He improved his pace, that's for sure, because he was only 2 points over a point a game when we last checked, I think. Still sort of an underwhelming season. You'd kind of almost expect a 100-point season, you know what I mean? Huberdeau with 87, though, over a point a game for him. Matt Coronado with 64 through 82. Coleman with 59. Frost with 58. Weegar with 49 as well. He had a 23-goal season, which I believe is a career high. Okay, a 37-win season for Dustin Wolf. Definitely a great year for him. And then we got Devin Cooley, 8-5-1. And now the moment of truth here. Nazem Kadri leads the Oilers in points. 87 points for him, 37 goals in the season, more than Draisaitl by 1. The Nuge had 75, Hyman had 62, Bouchard had 60. That's surprising, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Kadri, he's good, don't get me wrong, but it's just surprising to see him outscore Draisaitl, you know what I mean? But I guess Draisaitl and McDavid sort of feed off each other, and Kadri and McDavid have a completely different play style. So, all right, we're gonna look at the playoffs here. Let's sim to the playoffs. Let's see who we face in the first round. Okay, we face the LA Kings in the first round. This should be interesting. The Oilers have the Ducks in the first round, so we're both facing a California team. I'm gonna quickly sim through the series. We lose game 1. Maybe I shouldn't. Come on, we'll see after game 2 if I could. Okay, 5-4 in both games. We get 1, they get 1. Let's see though. Game 3 against the Kings. We're in LA. This should be a win. 5-2 loss. It's time to sound the alarms, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take things slow for the rest of the series. You know, we're down 2-1. We're just gonna manually sim and hope for the best. You know what I mean? Period 1. Things are not going well. Joel Armia and Quentin Byfield, they have over double our shots. Come on, boys. We gotta lock in here. Period 2. Oh my... Period 3, and McDavid is the only one who scores on Darcy Kemper, and we go down 3-1. No shot. Is it really gonna end this way? Dustin Wolf, man, what's going on? What's going on with our offense? We've scored 3 goals in the last 2 games compared to their 11. This is for all the marbles. We're back at home in Calgary. Period 1. 1-0 Quentin Byfield, another goal. He had 2 last game. We are out shooting them though. Period 2. It stays 1-0. Are you serious? Is Darcy Kemper really having a legacy run right now? Oh, brother. Period 3. Oh my gosh. No shot. Morgan Frost gets one to go, but Kevin Fiala with the series winner here. It wasn't exactly a series winner, but it sort of was. And we don't even get to see the Oilers in the playoffs. We just lose in the first round. Are you serious? And the Oilers advanced to the second round. They beat the Ducks in 6 games. I am so sorry, Flames fans. EA Sim does not like you. Okay, the Oilers face the Kings, and they're up 1-0 so far, as you see in the bottom right here. We're gonna go week by week. Could be an interesting series. It's 3-1. Wow, that's embarrassing. Are the Kings gonna make a comeback, though? No, they do not. The best team in the league, the Colorado Avalanche, gets swept by Minnesota in round 2. That's kind of crazy. Conference Finals, 2-0 the Oilers over the Wild. And in the East, we have the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes, just like last season, I believe. The Oilers are up 3-1 here. I'm just gonna sim a couple days, and the Oilers make the finals. No shot. Oh, brother. Was it McDavid's fault all along? All right, game 1 of the finals. 1-0 Oilers. No. 1-1. Okay, there's hope. If the Oilers lose in the finals, it's not as bad. It's not as sour of a loss to the Flames fans here. I'm kind of neutral here, even though it sounds like I'm not. It's just because I'm controlling the Flames. You know what I mean? Anyways, game 3 though, and it goes to the Oilers. 2-1. Okay. Game 4. Can they tie the series? No, they take a 3-1 series lead. Do the Oilers take home the Stanley Cup finally? And with Nazem Kadri out of all people? Or will the Carolina Hurricanes stay alive? Let's see. And the Oilers get it done. Oh, the ultimate slap in the face to Flames fans here. Individual awards, though. We got Austin Matthews taking home the Art Ross and the Hart. Rasmus Dahlin winning the Norris. Interesting, actually. Underrated defender. Not really. Now that I think about it, he's not really underrated. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people have different opinions on him. I personally think he's pretty damn good. Willie Nee winning the Lady Byng. Demidov winning the Calder. Makes sense. Checks out. Yo, a team with Draisaitl, but Kadri wins the Conn Smythe. Mackenzie Blackwood wins the Vezina. The Jennings as well. Bill Masterton goes to Artem Zub. Perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. I'll take your word for it. Okay. The guy who said he'd give up one of his children just won the Jack Adams. I know he apologized, and I know no human being in their right mind would give up a child for a win. Or whatever the hell he said he'd give up his children for. I know it was a joke. I'm just making a joke. Shut up. Selke goes to Sebastian Aho. Couldn't defend his way to a Stanley Cup, though. That just might be the Carolina Hurricanes curse, though. I'm not gonna lie. And the Ted Lindsay goes to Austin Matthews as well. He takes home a lot of hardware, like he does in almost all of these sims that I've done. He also wins the Rocket Richard, which makes sense. You know, he's Austin Matthews. Well, actually, this season he's a little iffy, you know. Still finding his way after the loss of his butt buddy. All right, that will do it for this video, though. If you guys do like this content, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Once again, if you made it this far, if you'd like to help push this channel out to the algorithm, if you're on your phone, scroll down to where the comments are and swipe, and then you'll be able to hype this video. I believe you can hype 3 videos per week. So if you have any left and you want to help out the channel, feel free to. If you don't want to, then, well, you don't have to. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.